Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farming. Right, we are essentially where we left off at the end of the last episode in terms of the rain stopping us from finishing our corn planting, but fret not, we will wrap that up soon. Yes, I know I did nearly forget to cultivate that field again. You can see that just in the distance the Deutz ready to go whenever the rain stops. Now, if anyone has any suggestions for direct drill planters that are, of course, vintage, please do let me know. That would be lovely, but if not, not a problem, because I'll just cultivate beforehand. That is fine. Now, we are standing here in the rain next to the apple trees because I have found, or thought of at least, a bit of a solution for our olive issue. Well, I will also admit, the long-time watcher of the channel, Taco, has suggested something very interesting and found a olive harvester that works. So that is grand. Now, I'm taking a chance on it to see that, how it works for the farm and all, but I am confident that it will work out very, very well indeed. Now, the three apple trees, as I said before, they're just kind of there. They're just there to be, lovely and be all appley and, just for something slightly different, a bit more, something different, I suppose. Anyways, I'm not going to add in more. I was tempted to add in another 3 trees here to sort of, I suppose, flesh this all out. But I have decided that instead of that, I will in fact be adding in an olive orchard. So I think we'll do a very good chunk of this field. I know that it's growing and we can probably cut it in May, but we don't really have to faff too much with hay for now, especially because the plan for that field over there behind the shed, the canola, is to turn it to grass, not alfalfa, not clover, because apparently you can't make the silage necessary from those crops. Absolutely fine, grass it is, not a problem. We'll still get the hay and silage that we need from that field. Now this field is going to be converted right now because we're already a month behind the ability to plant them in. I was hoping to get them in March, but here we are in April and that's fine. Let's have a look though and see where we are. So go to productions, go to orchards. I have actually changed things up a bit and found the cheap olive orchard mod, and basically what that's good for is the fact that we are offsetting the vintage cost. Call it cheeky, call it what you will, it's called vintage. Right, so what we're going to do is figure out where to best place them. I think this way would be best because then we can do a fair chunk of this area as an orchard. We can even go all the way up to like this way as well if we really want. If not, we'll at least have room here if we do want to put some more apple trees, but I digress, we shall see. Now, as far as placing these goes, I think, let's see, so this originally would have cost 12,000. So the mod, actually, I have edited it to not be 13 per, but rather 33. So it's not quite as much, obviously, but I think it's in reflection of the vintage price of things, especially considering that there are many things that are not, you can't really change, the price of things for. So nevertheless, it is fine. And we are going to be placing a fair amount of these orchard things, orchard rows and all. So let's see what the best way. I would almost like to go this way, but it just doesn't, it would fill up the area nicer, I think. But we could also just do them this way, would make much more sense. The only problem is having these crops here, so we'll have to be very careful about turning round and all. But if we put one kind of here just to give us like the middle ground of everything, this would be the longest distance, would it not? Yes, something like that. Right, we do need to zoom in a bit. I would say if we were to start there and go all the way up to there, because we want to leave a bit of space on either side. But if we were to go 20, just like that, I think would be good. Yes. Right, now, okay, good. Now it's clicked and placed. So this is olives. We're going to, yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just do it. Because we are brilliant. That is built. We have our first bit of olives all set. Now this, okay, good, it attaches right next to it. I will go a bit longer. These will be, yes, just like, oh no. Brilliant. I'm glad it puts it right next to, oh, bugger. There we go. Nope. There we go. Nice. Nope. What's happened? Brilliant. Yeah, we just need to go as close as we can and then put them, that one I'll put level. We can always add on. If we are to add on, that's fine. The problem with deleting them isn't that you not sell them, but rather they do get fully deleted. So that's no good. I'm not really paying much mind on how much I've spent. I think we're at about 20,000 already, and we haven't even... Yeah, could you imagine if this was the full cost? Would be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, we'll get this one here. This is going very well. This this tree may be in the way, at which point we will simply remove it. Right? Not much more simple than that. Yeah, I'm just gonna, yeah, we're just making an olive grove. Look at this. This is very lovely. Now, I feel as though I've maybe given too much distance here where it's not needed. It does look a bit wonky. I think that's the field itself, though. That's right. We're all a bit wonky. Yeah, we'll go till it says it too short. Sure, why not? Brilliant. I think that's fine. We'll keep that space there. The alfalfa will start to grow around it, so we may have to sort of edit that as well. Now this here, if we go like that, yeah, we don't want this to come all the way down. If we do, well, do we? Perhaps we do, which will mean that tree also needs to go, which we can sort out, I believe, at a later time. But we might as well do. And you know what? I might even just paint the whole area. Probably should have drilled it as grass anyways. But I might just give it all a once over with grass. Just to kind of make it sort of seem more like the rest of the area around. I don't know. This one here, do we want to put it here? We do. I think we do. We've done. It's done. Let's continue on down this way. Just like that. Yes, we're spending lots of capital on this, but it is going to be my my first and last time with olives, and I'm pleased for it. Yeah, that one can go a bit further up. Hello. Maybe. Oh, right. No, that's fine. We'll just keep that there for now. But we could though, couldn't we? Maybe I was mistaken. Oh no, there we go. Brilliant. Oh no, just like that is good. Can this one as well? Very good. Yes, very good. This one like that. Oh, invisible orchards. Brilliant. I'll go back to our view. This is bloody massive. What am I doing? Oh dear. Well, like I say, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it properly. Can't have a vintage series without one ridiculous harvest type. It was hemp in the last one. This one's going to be olives, it would seem. Oh my word. Collides? What are you colliding with there, good sir? Oh dear. Okay, well that's not on. Maybe that's for the best, to have that space. Maybe it's for the best. Yeah, you know what? I think that's plenty. We've spent so much money on bloody olives that we, I think we're done now with the olives. I may put a small sort of a... I might even just put a bit of a dirt path all the way around, just to sort of separate what's here and what... Yeah, this tree may not actually be in the way, but we will see. Right, nice. We have been olived. We've olived. That's a lot of olives, bloody Nora. This cute little one at the end. Right. Well, now we need to do something about them. They are growing. I'm not seeing... They're fully fertilized. I wonder if that's because we placed it on a field. It's saying yield bonus is 97. It doesn't say anything about needing mulching or anything like that. So if anyone has any idea if we have to do that now, then please do let me know. Otherwise, happy days. We are all set. And just in time to crack on with the job at hand. We can do a bit of work around here later on, like a border of dirt or something like that. But for now, let's get the John Deere all ready. Oh, I think it is already ready. It is. Brilliant. So let's get that into the field. And we can begin the rolling process. Well, we won't, but a helper will. And that is just as good. 4.6. Right, so this has been a sort of an ongoing issue with the uncertainty of the size. I should remember all these by now, but so many tools and so many... Yeah, so much going on. So, headlands 4, that's fine. Sharp 5 would be best, probably. Indeed. And start. Fantastic. Anytime now. Right, there we go. It should level itself out. The rain has just decided to stop, so that is grand. We will make our way to the John Deere, Deutz, and fire that up as well. Problem. We've got no corn in, so let's go and get some seed from the shop. There are a few bags there, so we'll mosey down. Right, we can't go that way. We'll just go around this way, and we'll see you there shortly. Alright, we are back at the field. I thought I might have to buy some seeds, so I didn't... I was going to jump cut to the shop and then back here, but I decided just to go straight back here and straight back into the field. Now, I have realized as well when we've missed... I hope that's not a miss bit up there that the helper is about to hit. Let's just have a quick check on that. No, all is well. Basically, I do need to ensure that we've got the sides... all done, because otherwise we're going to roll areas of the field that are not planted in, which is something that we don't want to do. So I might do a bit on the tops here as well, go kind of on the short way and then continue on up and down the field, just to ensure that we don't run into any sort of precarious situations with that. But I think this side is fine for now. Yeah, we'll go up this way, then we'll do a bit of this and that. That does not look planted there, but it must be. It must be. It is. It has to be. And if it's not, it's fine. Right, so we do have corn and oat officially now growing. This will be rolled rather quickly as well, which is very good. Also, another change, because I am all about solutions when I can get one sorted. In this case, I have sorted out the whole honey situation. Now, it's not quite to do with the honey. I could have made changes on the hives themselves, but decided not to, because that's just the way that I decided to do it. What I have changed is how much honey is required for how much corn and oat is required. Essentially, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was 2 corn, 2 oat to 1 honey, which, as someone did comment, it would be a very, very sticky cereal indeed, and I could not agree more. So the changes that I've implemented through with the production itself, the mill, is that now instead of having 2 to 1, it's now 10 to 1. So that will really help to make the most of the oat and corn that we have, and from that as well, the amount of honey that we have will go just that much further, I believe, which is grand, absolutely grand, especially since we can plant in corn, oat, all of that, but we can't really with the honey. I do intend at some point somewhere to add more beehives. I just like the look of these. They are more on the vintage side. Someone also did mention a comment about saying how we could have used the bigger ones and it would have been fine. I just didn't like how, they're beehives, so I suppose vintage is whatever for a beehive, but I just think the ones that are placed are more fitting for vintage. Now, is this helper going to bugger up that side? No, it should be fine. Very nearly though, but no, we'll go up and down this way as well, and then we'll crack on with it. This will be done in a rather quick time lapse. And there we go, all planted in. Fantastic. Now I know that there's a small bit remaining at the shop as far as seed goes, so we can head down there and pick that up, which I think I'll do right now, as we do have this helper cracking on with this. Upon our return to the farm, we will have a cheeky peek at all things that we need to see that need to happen in this month. But I don't think there is much on. We may have to look at shifting over some spuds to the mill, and perhaps some honey as well. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. We'll have a look at all things once we return to the farm. Alright, well, we are back now at the farm. I've also ran over to the mill to collect the lorry, because we do want to get this TMR sorted as well. May as well also empty out what we can from here to continue producing it. I know that we have to shift over some silage as well, which is something else we shall get done. However, for the time being, we will just empty out what we can from here. So let's go and do that right now, because it is full up. I don't think we can produce any more at the moment, but that's absolutely fine. The other thing we want to do is clear out some milk. Now that we can shift over to the dairy, because that is, yeah, there's enough to shift. I think that the bloody container might be loaded. Our tanker might be full anyways, so that will probably take the lots of it. There is tons of straw, so we don't have to worry about that. Slurry, a fairly ridiculous amount. We are actually fully fertilized up to now, so that is good. Yes, we do have a few of these 5 months old here, which means that these are going to reproduce again, our original, and they have started decreasing in price. So somebody did mention an age. I don't know what it was. I don't think it really matters. Maybe what we can do, because here's the thing that doesn't make sense. I don't care about this price. I don't care how much we'll get from them. Yes, that's lots more than when we started. Brilliant. However, they're still producing milk, no? I mean, the reason we have so much milk being produced is from our most aged cows. Am I wrong? I mean, that has to be the way. Anyways, we will see what happens with that. I would like to keep them around. Again, it doesn't matter how much money we could sell them for, because the milk being produced is infinitely better than selling our milk producing cows. If I'm wrong on that, please do let me know, but I reckon that is the way to go. This means that they will actually be reproducing very soon. When we do pop down there with the TMR, which we'll do right now, oh, bloody Nora. Poop at that tanker there. It definitely wasn't me. Yeah, we'll dump off this TMR. We'll have a look at how many cows can actually fit in this barn. I reckon it's a fair few. But speaking of animals and the keeping or removing of them, as far as the chickens go, they will be going. Right, there are 20. Now, ooh, where is the thing? Is it on this side? I think it is. Could be wrong, could be wrong. Could be wrong, am wrong. That's fine. Must be over here, and if it's not here, oh, it is indeed. 150. Never mind, I'm not worried about that at all. Chickens, though, we will be removing them once they are out of food, and then we'll sell them off. Now, I know I was considering, somebody to suggest maybe increasing the number of chickens we can have. It's alright. I mean, the eggs, if we were maybe producing something with them, it'd be fine, but we just have so few so often, or well, so few, you know, as often as we get them, that it just doesn't make sense to keep them around. They will eventually run out of food, and then once they do, that's fine, because we'll sell them off. Now, productions. Alright, milk. We need to shift the milk around. So we will get a tractor, I suppose. Right, this I'm actually just going to bring back over to the area. Right, we're low on honey. I'm just trying to think of all the things we need to get done in April, because once we start getting into later in the spring and then eventually the summer, harvest will be very busy, to the fact where I fully intend on purchasing a second combine. Now that would be very cool. I kind of want to shift this thing out the way, to be honest. If I can connect to it, I might do it. Right, where to put you, though? Where to put you? Oh, it's full up as well. I know where to put you. Out of the way. Let's just bring it up here to the orchard. So this is another reason why it's nice. I've kept a bit of room here. I might actually just expand the area. I'm just going to put it actually right here. Yes, out of the way. There you go. You can stay there. Yeah, because that should be plenty room to spin round. I will save the harvester and all for the time that we actually pick it up. I don't want to jump the gun on it and show you just yet. I'd like to keep that as much of a secret as I can do. If you are in the Discord, then you may already know what it is, but if not, then I suppose you will find out soon enough. Right, this might actually be another full bloody load, so let's have a look. Oh, it will indeed. Right. This is now sorted. Right, we need hay in. Oh, sorry, no, we need silage in. So hay will be what we'll be putting in there as well when the time comes. Like if I activate this now, it'll be 2 seconds and it'll be done. And it is done. Okay, so that was maybe 4 or 5 seconds, but it's done nevertheless. Now, can the cows take all this? No, not all of it. I think there's about 20,000 litres remaining room-wise. But that's alright. That is alright. This bloody tanker has got to go. In the way it has been for far too long. Right, so we'll just do that. We'll go find the Deutz, because that'll be the best one to shift around with. I'm really, really enjoying this one. I think Paligny is probably my favourite vintage map, and Vintage is probably my favourite series that I've created. It's a very close call, because there have been some amazing, amazing ones. What is going on here? This is not on at all. It's just too... Why would I park it on an edge like that? Right, might have to do a bit of maneuvering. Let me just get that sorted very quickly. Right, that was fine. I just had to shift over the actual pin. There we go, and we are all set. And it's full as well. So we'll just get that shifted out the way as well. In fact, let's get it cleaned up, because it looks like it's covered in poop, and that's because it is. So let's get that sorted right now as well. Essentially, we're doing a sort of a house cleaning sort of jobs here as the helper finishes up with the rolling, which I reckon will be done fairly soon. But in the meantime, we will do a few things. Was there anything in the sale? There was, but nothing. That's all futuristic concepts and all. Right, so that's going on. Oh, that looks much, much better. Look at that. Much better indeed. So we'll get this shifted somewhere. Don't know exactly where. Is that all we have left for straw? Is 4 bales? Really? Well, I suppose we'll get a load of straw from the oat. Whether we do it all in... Yeah, no, I think I will. Right, I'm actually going to try and reverse this up this way, just to have it out the way, but also nearby. Oh, nope, it was going so well as well. I'm almost certain that we can lock up the axle, because if we can't, then it's troubling. Right, why is it not working? Maybe it doesn't work with this type of trailer. That's fine, I guess we'll have to maneuver it ourselves, but it just has to go very slow, and very easy does it. The nice thing is we don't have to go that way for anything. The bad thing is that we might have to go that way for something. That's worst case scenario. But this so far is fine, even if it's just, like I say, out of the way like that. At least it's not in the bloody path. There you go. That'll do. Right, that's sorted. The helper is nearly done. I think the other thing I was going to do is maybe I'll have to shift over some silage, which is something I don't mind doing now, considering the fact that we have a proper wheel loader, which although may not be as authentically vintage, I think it still might be a bit older. but it definitely looks vintage, so that's all that matters. Oh no, I've forgotten the milk. Do want to get that sorted as well. These are all the kind of little jobs that we tend to do from time to time, but it's nice to kind of smash out a few of them all in one go, especially as we have a helper going. It would be very nice and very beneficial to get a planter that we can stick on a helper, but we'll have to see. We'll have to just see how that works. Now, hopefully this axle blocking works, because otherwise we are, oh my goodness gracious, we are in trouble if that's the case. Watch out, chickens. Good thing they are extremely resilient. See, yeah, I wonder why the slurry tanker doesn't allow me to lock in the axle, because it's a very handy thing to have, especially when you're trying to do it quickly and not crash into everything along the way. Okay, that's perfect. Right, we'll let that do its thing. We'll see how far along this is. Oh, nice, that's nearly done. Right, get out of there, you silly chicken. What are you doing? Unbelievable. Right, we'll just leave that there as well for now. Oh, chickens. I will miss you, chickens, when you go, but yeah, look at you kicking about, peckering about. Unbelievable. Right, get this sorted. Oh, that's it. Okay, never mind. That is dealt with. So now we can go back over here and we'll get it filled up once again, and then that probably will empty out the milk, and then we'll just wait for it to fill up again and we'll get it sold once again. It really was nice to have that massive cash injection from selling the milk itself. Really made a nice imprint on the farm, I have to be completely honest. I do feel as though that's still the money that we have now is come from that, so that's really good. And I know we do take a cut on the dairy products that we're selling, and the mustard as well, because we basically have butter, cheese, and old style mustard, I believe it's called, all selling directly from the farm shop, or through the farm shop, I suppose you could say. And it's been very, very useful, that, because we always get a nice little cash injection here and there, and can't complain too much about it. In fact, I think we did have one just now at the hour mark, so we can see how much money we've got in. Right, we've been spending a lot of money as well, but yeah, sold products, so that's the consistent you know, chunk. I think that was probably lots of milk. Oh no, milk is there clearly. Yeah, these are all I think maybe that was a few production things. Anyways, butter, cheese, old style mustard, that's all selling automatically. These are storing. We don't have a sell point for that, so we could set one up. Everything selling wise. Oh, soup, hello. Potato soup, and that's only 10. Okay, oh no, wait, it's 2,000. So if that can go to 10,000 liters, then we can sell the lot of it. And the price is fantastic as well. Let's see. The helper will be done officially as of right now. Brilliant. I'm going to go tuck this away, and I'll keep a very watchful eye on the potato production. My plan is to wait and get as much potato soup made as we can, so that when the time comes to sell it, we can do one massive trip on the train, because I know it's been highly requested. In fact, look at it right there. That is lovely, that is. You can see it in the distance, and it looks fantastic. Slightly disappearing due to the distance, but that's neither here nor there. The fact that it's there is lovely. Right, let me get this tucked away, we'll get it sorted, and then we'll crack on. Right, so there's not much else on really that we can do at this moment. It's kind of a waiting thing now, so we'll probably be into May in the next month. But I would like to do is have a look at how we're going to sort of lay things out with the new olive orchard that we have, which I think is fine. I know it looks a bit funny like that, but I mean, I suppose we could probably put a few of them a bit nicer, a bit longer ways. In fact, let's just do that anyways. Orchards. Right, this, and I think this one could benefit from it. Yes. Possibly this one as well. Oh, no. Yes. And then it won't look as silly, I don't think. You know, it kind of goes a bit naturally down the way. What about that one? Hello? No, that's fine. We can always add it on later. It's not a big problem. This one, though, I wouldn't mind. There we go. And, yeah, that should be all right. We could do one more, but as I say, it does kind of conflict with, yeah, that's not worth it then. Right, so what can we do? Let's look at landscaping, because there are some bushes here that are in the way. But do we want this to be a grass or a bit of a dirt separation? I'm okay with either or. I do quite like that this will grow as alfalfa here, but also I would like to bring it in a bit as well. I'm very tempted to just kind of leave it for the time being, although I would like to remove... Here, tell you what, let's just remove the bushes. There are some bushes here that do not need be there. That's probably good like that. And then again, bushes, bushes, tall grass, bushes, other grass. Those bushes are fine. Well, maybe these ones aren't. There we go. That's fine as well. Go like that. Yeah, I think grass in there will be best. In fact, we can probably just do this and make it look a bit cleaner. Nice. Very nice. Indeed. Yeah. Right. Happy days. Yeah, and then for that, I mean, it will, that might grow in as alfalfa, so we might have to go in later and change it. But it might be nice. If it looks funny, then we will change it. But for now, I think that's absolutely fine as it is. At least those bushes are kind of out of the way. Here, I haven't decided what my plan is. Maybe I should just turn this now to a bit of dirt. There we go. Just a very simple dirt sort of texturing. Just like that. Maybe where this thing is as well. There we go, kind of levels out with that, and yeah, we can sort out the rest later on. So I think that's fine. I think that's good. I'm very pleased with our olive orchard here. Let's see if we can get up here and have a look. Oh yes, we were going to move silage, but that's fine. We can do that another time as well. We're not in any desperate need for it, as the cows have very full food. But yeah, there we go. In fact, let's get a better look at it from above. Indeed, that is much better. So what do you reckon? Do you think this was a terrible, terrible idea or a good, good idea? What do you think? As I say, I will indubitably show the harvester in time, but for now I'll keep it a bit of a mystery until that time comes. But yeah, what do you reckon? Do you think it's a good plan to do olives? We are going to do olives as an oil, of course, and just for something different. As I say, I've never done olives on FS22, so first and last, and in vintage, so very happy about that. Right, as always, thank you so much for watching the episode. If you have enjoyed it, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.